Hello, everyone. We are back.
Hello.
We've got all the goods for you. I mean, from finished object, which is very limited,
but
very powerful.
Yeah, it is very powerful.
Yes. And then obviously our projects and some acquisitions
that we love. It's always good to buy yarn.
Yes.
And other stuff.
Yes. So keep watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Lekker Podcast. I'm here with Anita.
Hello.
Which is now currently a regular on this podcast. It's lovely to have you back. We had to have you back because you have a beautiful finished object.
Yes, I promised that I would be back.
Yes.
I promised that I would come and show it, so you must keep your promises.
Exactly. All right, so let's dive straight into all the things. I think let's show the finished object that we both have.
Okay.
Right? Let's
Yes.
grab it. Where's mine?
Sorry guys, if you hear crinkling, I'm just taking mine out of the package.
Okay, dokie. So I hosted the Boobiealong, which is a make-along I host every year for mastectomy patients that is utilizing breast prosthesis made with yarn. And we had the Boobiealong in September and we participated. I'm done. I just need to I need
Fill
to
it.
Yeah, fill it and also work it up, like close it and fill it up with the necessary. But Anita had 2 pairs of knitted knockers made.
I
Right?
had 3 pairs made. One I donated to my sister's helper.
Oh wow.
So I had another color made, a darker color, and I gave it to Nelly
Oh
because
wow.
she's a breast cancer
Oh
survivor.
wow.
So I already gave away one of the pairs.
Oh wow. That's awesome. So you made 3 pairs. I made 1
3
pair.
pairs.
She said it all closed up, filled up everything. I have not even filled mine or closed mine. But yes, I absolutely love this make-along. I feel very strongly about this make-along. We bought kits from Kaleidoscope. You can see Kaleidoscope. You get different types of skin colors. It's Knitted Knockers South Africa. And this is the cancer-approved kits. If you want to see more about it, I'm highly recommending you to go look at knittedknockers.co.za, I think, but the link will be in the description below. So it comes with the yarn, it comes with the pattern for either crochet or for knitting. It's your choice when you buy these kits, and then also with the natural fiber filling.
I bought the pattern I had the pattern for the knitted ones. But then I said, now, okay, let me try and crochet them. And then when push come to shove, I said, nah, I'm not going to crochet. I kept on knitting them.
Yeah, the knitting, I believe the crochet ones is a little bit more advanced.
Yeah.
If I can say that. Yeah, so that was fun. I have it in my, what is her name? Petal print stitch, I think. Yes, bag. This is my Boobiealong bag that I use every year. I love this
Dedicated bag for Boobiealong.
Yes, dedicated bag for Boobiealong. Maybe there was like design Boobiealong bags. Do you think that would be something that people would like?
Yes, especially if it's in a bright pink, then people would love to have those type of bags. It's something different, something. Yes, I think
I must do that. I'll do that. I'll do that for next year for the make-along. So that's the one. But now the highlight of this episode.
It's my Kaleidoscope.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Let's just check which side is the right side. It's this way around. My Kaleidoscope is done.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I can put it on, but I will only keep it on for a very short.
No, it's going to be too hot.
Period. Yeah.
We'll see.
Totally
You will show it off next year during the time.
Yes. You will see it on the next year's episode. Keep on watching. So yes, my Kaleidoscope is done. Let me just. It is a drop shoulder pattern, so it's actually quite easy to knit. But it's very intense with all the motifs that it has on, because each of these motifs has their own chart in the pattern. So it is quite intense to knit this, but it's also quite fun.
Okay.
And this is one of those patterns that's very, very important. Don't stress about it when you're knitting it, because it blocks beautifully. This specific section, this one, I thought, no, but you're not going to see it. It looked all crumpled up. But the moment you block in your yarn, and you don't have to block it aggressively, you just need to block it and lay it flat to dry, basically. Then it blocks out beautiful. Your yarn just needs to be relaxed a little bit.
Wow.
So it's very, very nice to knit.
This is really beautiful. Okay, so I've got questions.
Yeah.
What is the pattern name? It's Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, it's Kaleidoscope. It's on Expression Fiber Arts website.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure who's the designer.
Yeah.
This is one of the patterns that she gave away. Not gave away. She has every Friday, she has a free pattern. So one of the Fridays, this was the free pattern.
Oh, wow.
So I immediately downloaded it when I saw it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
She keeps it normally for a free pattern for a week or two, and then it's stopped being a paid for pattern.
Wow.
So now currently it's on a blog. It's a paid for pattern.
Sure.
But it is very nice to knit. I really like it.
This is really, really beautiful.
Some of the colors in here, the most of the colored yarn is minis.
Okay. What is the base of the yarn?
It's 75-25 sock yarn.
Okay, 75-25.
Yeah. All the colors is purple except the green. The green is not. I don't know what the green is. It was gifted to me by a friend. And it was almost a full screen, and I love the color.
Oh, wow.
So I put in the green. So the green is not mini skins, but the rest is all minis. A lot of them is from Naughty Habits.
Okay.
Can I just quickly borrow those two? You will see what I've done, because the minis is 20 grams, but 20 grams is too little for a pattern on the sleeve and the pattern on the body. So what I've done is I used two different colors. Now this you can see, there's the one,
yes.
and there's the other one.
Yes.
Where you can clearly see that's what I've done. So I used two minis that are close together. This one you can't even see the difference.
You can't see.
That one is a little bit lighter than this one, but most of them is from Naughty Habits.
Okay. With
a little bit of some of the others in between.
Okay. Oh, wow.
But the majority, this was my Socktober from last year.
Oh.
So a lot of these colors is from my Socktober of last year.
Oh, wow. From Naughty Habits.
From Naughty Habits. So this is just also to show, and the background color is just undyed 75-25. Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous. You did so well. How long did it take you to knit this?
This didn't take that long. I think it took 8 weeks.
8 weeks?
I'm not 100% sure. It was not that long to
Was it part of the Loved versus Challenge?
Yes. Yeah.
So I hosted the Loved versus Challenge Make-Along in July and August.
Yeah.
Right?
I finished this in August.
Okay, wow.
You're going to laugh. The body went quick, very quick. And then I started with the sleeves. And then I was very tired of knitting color work.
It's really relatable.
So the sleeves went slower than the body.
Okay.
I think it's also because in the body you knit one row, where these are like separate.
Yes.
So I had split my yarn into, for the body it was just one, and then I split my yarn into two parts for the sleeves.
Yeah.
So that I knitted my sleeves.
So there was a lot of ends.
There was a lot. If you don't like ends, don't knit this pattern. Okay. There's a lot of ends, because each of these you have to weave in the ends.
Yeah.
So yes, there's a lot of ends. But I'm one of those people that when I do something like this, I do my ends when I'm finished.
Yes.
I will knit the first one, and then when I'm halfway through the second one, I'll go back and finish my ends.
Okay, wow.
And then the same with the others. So,
right.
So that you don't have that overwhelming ends at the back.
Yes. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Especially with your sleeves, because they're two at a time. Wow. Or they two sleeves.
So you knitted them at the same time?
Yes.
So the yarn management had to be crazy.
No, it's not that crazy because you only have the main color and one other color.
Okay.
So
it was 4 strands.
Yeah. It's 2 on this arm and 2 on this arm.
Okay, that's not
And
bad,
what I do is if I knit sleeves or socks, I put the yarn that I'm not knitting with inside.
Okay, all right.
So it's only your yarn that you are currently working with that's on the outside.
Okay, yeah. So you have your system, which is working.
That's my system that's working, yeah.
Oh,
The one that I'm not working with, say for instance, I'm working with the lighter color, then the dark color is on the inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. You did so good.
I'm proud of it.
It's really, really beautiful, Anita.
I'm really, really proud of it.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. And I've never done a drop shoulder. So I want to still do a sweater that is like a drop shoulder.
This sweater was a challenge for me. And the fact is, this is a bottom up and a drop shoulder.
Yes.
So both of these are something that I've never ever done.
Oh, wow.
And then people also always says, but you can't put on a bottom up sweater. You can. Because you can just see you fit it differently than your other sweaters. For the fact that you just put it on from the bottom to see how long your body is going to be.
Okay, all right. Oh, wow.
So this is why I said, you can still fit them. You can still see how it's supposed to.
Oh, it's gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful. Well done.
Thank you.
It's really, really beautiful.
Yeah, and this was my 3rd sweater for this year.
Oh, wow. If memory serves me, in terms of what you planned for 2025, you've done all the sweaters you wanted to knit.
Yeah, the 4th one is on the needles currently.
Oh, yeah. Word.
The last cardigan is on the needles currently.
Well
so
done.
Yes, then I've done all 4 of them.
Well done. Well done.
I will not recommend it for people that are busy.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of work and you put a lot of pressure on yourself.
Yes.
So that's not advisable. That's why I didn't partake this year in the MKAL.
In the mystery knit along from Stephen.
After this sweater, I didn't have the brain capacity to do the MKAL.
Yeah.
I didn't have it.
I understand.
So I just wanted plain knitting, and I'll show you when we talk about whips. Why I did that instead of the MKAL.
Yeah, I mean, and the knockers was my only finished object, which is actually very weird. Normally, because normally I would have a lot of things, but also this sweater I knitted, which was Sleeping Beauty. The Sleeping Beauty sweater I knitted, the color work throughout really was taxing on my body. So I'm struggling with the tennis elbow. And so I've not been knitting a lot. And I think if I had to just finish that and started with the mystery knit along, there would have been no way.
Interesting. I've watched Oni and Carlos.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And one of them also had a tennis elbow from knitting.
Really?
Yeah. They said not this year, but a couple of years back. And then they talked about it from the knitting.
I need to go watch that because I need to go watch. I've really rested my elbow for 2 months, but I was still working full time, picking up heavy stuff at work, a lot of things. And it would hurt my elbow just from the beginning, even though I'm not knitting or crocheting. I've put ice on my elbow, not too much, not regularly as I should. And also I've been to the physiotherapist only once. I should have gone back, but then I was traveling for work. So it's been just, it is a little bit better, but now I'm currently having a shoulder issue as well. So I don't know if the limited use of my elbow is starting to strain my shoulder.
Or you're overprotecting your elbow and then rather using your shoulder.
Exactly, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think it's definitely connected. But I'm traveling again this week. Maybe next week in 2 weeks' time, I will go back to my physiotherapist because I'm really even I cannot drive properly. I'm struggling to turn my wheel of my car. So it's really bad, but that's the reason why I don't have a lot of finished objects. And also I can relate to your feeling about directly off to the Kaleidoscope, not wanting to participate in the mystery at all.
Yeah.
It was a bad idea.
I love the pattern that came out, but I thought I'm gonna have that. I'm missing out. I didn't have that at all.
Yeah.
At all. The pattern is beautiful, as all his patterns are. And I think it would have looked stunning in the colors that I planned, because I planned to do from a natural to a very dark grey, all in greys.
Oh wow, yes.
So it would have been very beautiful if I'd done it. I might still do it later on. I can still decide on that. But I didn't have the capacity for that.
No, I understand. I understand. So with that being said, we talked about the Love versus Challenge Make-Along I hosted in July and August. And that was all about crocheters can participate, knitters can participate, and either you can do a project or a type of project or a technique that you absolutely love and you're just going to do that, or you want to challenge yourself with, you've never done mosaic knitting or never done mosaic crochet and you want to do that, or you've never crocheted a sweater or you never knitted a sweater and you would want to do that. So that was your challenge project?
Yes, this was my challenge project which I did, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. I think it's going to be a staple in my wardrobe next year. And yes.
Why was it a challenge?
First of all, like I said, this is my first sweater I knitted from bottom up. I've never done, I normally do it from top to bottom because I'm tall and I know that I always have to lengthen the pattern.
Yes.
So I always have to lengthen the pattern. So this pattern was nice in the sense of, you can just add in another section.
Yes.
As many as you need.
Nice.
Into that. So that was nice. The other thing is I've never done mosaic knitting. So that was also nice. And then also your color planning. People don't realize that you must, plan. To show you what I've done. You must actually think when you do a sweater like this, né? So what I've done is I started with this. That's more
a dark green.
It's a dark blue green.
Yeah.
It looks bluer on the screen.
It does.
Né? But it's a green, and then I put the purple. Then I put the green. Then I put a pink color, a blue, purple, green, so that I looked that my colors is not too busy or too many colors. Yeah. I've seen some of the others that the people used all the colors almost in the suit, and that's too busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I decide, because I might knit this again, but I might do it in just in two colors.
Yeah.
The background color and maybe shades of another color.
Yes.
In blue.
That would be beautiful.
Or something like
that. That would be beautiful.
And also, I might also, because I love this specific motif.
Yes.
It was very, very nice to knit. This one I loved, and then the top one. This one, the green one.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I love to knit this. So I might also look into not putting so many,
like
because there's 10 different options in the pattern to knit.
So you can move your patterning wherever you would like it in your sweater.
Yeah.
That's quite nice.
That's why she also says two won't look alike.
Yeah.
Because your sweater is on your choices.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't have to use all 10. You can use as many or as few as you want.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So you can only use 2 if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Or you can only use 1 if you want. If you like the one very much, and then you can use the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
So with that being said, I would like to show you some finished objects from some of the participants that participated in the Love versus Challenge Make-Along. don't you just love all those projects? They are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It's amazing how we have different challenges for ourselves. And then something that you don't think is a challenge for somebody else. And then somebody else that you think something isn't a challenge for you.
Exactly. So maybe I must show my loved versus challenge make along, which is now we're diving into whips. Yes, you've heard right. I've not completed that project. As I said, tennis elbow issues. I was just struggling. So I had to like just not give up, but like stop. So I am so I'm still continuing on my loved versus challenge project. I am doing let me just get the pattern. I've not delved into this bag for such a long time. So I need to get things out because I haven't worked on this for such a long time. This is the Victory Cardigan by Corinne Tomlinson. And it's basically you knit a sweater top down and then it's a sticking project. So this for me is my challenge project. I wanted to do sticking since 2 years ago. So I'm still going to go do that. It's been just a bit of a struggle. I'm using African Expressions Harmony. It's a 100% merino wool superwash. This is a 50 gram with 87 meters. So it's basically Aran weight. Am I correct? I think it's Aran weight.
I get confused when it's Aran weight or...
I think it's Aran weight. Yes, I'm correct. I'm almost certain. And this is my progress. I am now on the sleeves. Well, I'm on this sleeve, as you can see. So it's almost there. And here is the part for the sticking. There is some... what I love about this pattern is it really gives you the option to make it according to your body. Like bringing in the waist area, bust, increases, things like that, which is really nice. And also making it wider again for your hip area. I've made this a little bit longer. And yeah, so I still need to do the sleeves. I still need to pick up for the neck ribbing. And then obviously the sticking and the band here as well. So yeah, I hope to have it finished by December, end of December. We'll see. I'm not putting pressure on myself. I need to look after my arms so that I can knit for many more years. But yeah, this is my progress on my left versus challenge make along.
But you will actually only need it next year, May, June, July.
Exactly.
So you still have a lot of time.
There's no haste. We can sort this one out. So that is my one. Let's do one of yours.
Okay. This is the one that I talked about. This is the Austin hoodie. I can't remember who's the pattern, but it's on my Ravelry page.
Which will be down below.
Yeah. So it's on there. This is yarn. This is very special yarn. Aldred Yarn had a giveaway on his Instagram.
Okay.
And I was one of the lucky people to receive the yarn from him.
So you were a winner?
Yes, I was one of the winners. It was an amazing prize because he gave you 5 skeins of any yarn of your own choice, the weight and the color.
Oh wow! So you could choose the yarn base.
You could choose the yarn base.
And the color.
He gave us, I think, 3 or 4 options for yarn bases, and he custom dyed it according to what you've asked him to do.
Oh,
so wow. I've picked soft yarn because I like working with soft yarn. I like 75-25. I like the thin yarn. So I picked that. So I received. So he dyed. Let me maybe show you this. He dyed this yarn.
So this is older yarn.
So he dyed. It's a blue, but it's more. It's not a solid color. It's not a.
Yeah, it's not. This is actually much more brighter on the screen,
yes.
Right?
Yeah, it's more soft.
It's more muted when you see it in real life.
Yeah. So he dyed the yarn for me, and then I said after the Kaleidoscope, this is what I want to knit. I showed him the pattern I wanted to make. The Austin hoodie. But let me just flip this over.
Would you want me to keep something for you?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to do it like that. So this is the plain knitting I've done after I've done the kaleidoscope. So from here up till here, it's just plain knit and pulls.
So you were taking a breather after the
It was
kaleidoscope?
taking a breather. It was really just knitting and pulling
It's
back
beautiful.
and forth. There is some waste. Well, what made it easy is on your sides, né? Because people say, yeah, but this can get boring. But on your sides, I wonder if it's going to show it. There's a slip stitch that you only do on the one side. So it makes it easier to say, don't know if you can.
Yeah.
It makes it easier to know, okay, now I'm knitting my front panel. Okay, now I'm in the back. Oops, I'm on the front again.
Okay.
Then you turn around and you do exactly the same the other way.
Yes.
So this was quite easy. Just plain knitting. There is waist shaping in here. So you knit a certain part, then you decrease, and then you knit, and then you increase again.
Okay.
So there is some waist shaping in here, in the pattern. What I really like about it is the plain knitting. The fact that it's plain, and then when you done,
it's got like a folded
hem.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still deciding if it's keep on running, I will just undo the hem and make a normal ribbing, the similar to the ribbing in the top. So you do the plain knitting, and then when you start with the shoulder shaping,
okay,
you have a little bit of this pattern. This is the basket stitch.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
And then you have the little bit of the pattern on this side as well.
It's beautiful.
But it actually knits very nice. It's very nice to knit. It's very easy to knit. The pattern is clear to show you, okay, now you knit this side, this side, this side. And what's also nice is she didn't just give you the stitches and the row count. She also gives you the centimeters or the inches that you can knit up to this inch for this size. So you know, like for me, my stitch count was off.
Okay.
I had more stitches than what the pattern required.
Okay.
So for instance, she asked for 24 stitches. I had 26 stitches.
Okay.
So my stitch count was off. But it made it easier then for the row count as well to know I must knit so many inches, then I'm at the underarm. I must knit, do my decreases and note so many inches, then I'm at the shoulder.
Okay.
Then you do the little bit of shoulder shaping as well.
Okay.
And then now currently I'm busy with the hoodie, which again she tells you how to increase, and then because you're increasing at the back of the hoodie.
Okay.
And then it's just the binder on the top of the hoodie.
Oh wow. I'm very excited to see this.
Yeah. I'm
done.
also very excited. This is also a bottom up. Okay. I'm sort of already
You're going into bottom up these days.
No, I don't think I will do it permanently.
Yeah.
It's just this pattern was that, and I wanted specifically this hoodie.
Yeah.
So this is also going to be perfect for, because it's fingering weight yarn. It's going to be perfect for, I want to say, colder summer nights or the in-between seasons.
Yes.
It's not as thick as the other sweaters often. And I think it's going to be quite nice when it's done.
It's beautiful.
So I'm quite happy with my Austin sweat. It saved me. I almost lost my knit mojo, but the Austin hoodie saved me.
Yeah.
Because of the plain knitting. I didn't have to think. I didn't have to count. I could just knit. What I did do is there was specific markers I had, because she says knit to here and then for so many inches, and then you decrease also. So where the decreases was, I had stitch markers there.
Okay.
So that was then easy to do.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going to love it when it's done. I think it's going to be, I'm actually really anxious that it must be finished.
Yeah.
Because I think even now in summer, I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it.
Yeah. No, I think you will. Definitely. Yeah. Love it. All right. Let's show one of my thingies. I've got a sock that I'm currently knitting. Just basic, this has been going on for a very long time. The sock has been on my needles probably for 4 months, 5 months, 4 months. I don't know. It's been a while. I've got already, this sock is not completed. I've got already one sock, done. But the only thing, and it's funny because on the screen, it doesn't really give the color.
The colors is more bright.
It's very bright. And it's interesting. With the muted things, it makes it more bright. And this brightness is like more muted on the screen that we see.
Yeah.
I still need to do the heel on this. So I am knitting this from the Knotty Habit. See, this is my needle I set on the live the other night. 2.5, 80 centimeters, 2.25, I mean. That I don't know where the holder is anyway. So I put it in there. This is the Knotty Habit Knotstopper. So it looks like this. It's scanned up like this. And it's the stripes is part of the whole yarn. There's no cutting of yarn. And what I've done is I want to do 2 pairs of socks from this 100 grams skein of, it's a 75-25, right? So I make sure that I get to 50 grams for 1 pair, and then it's 25 grams for 1 sock, right? And it just happened to be that 25 grams is, so the sock has 3 colors. Oh, this Knotstopper has 3 colors. And so it's 10 pattern or 10 color repeats is basically 25 grams.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yes, right? I was so surprised. And so I'm almost done with the second sock. I think I'm busy now with the last repeat. Yes. And on my 9-inch. So I'm knitting this like only during lives, which is only like a few rows. Like, I'm not really currently giving it the love. And then it's nice because what I've done is I've started with this side, knit it to here, done the toe. Pick up this one, from the top down, I will do the toe, and then for both I will do the heels. So, and then I will have 50 grams left to make another pair whenever I would like to do that. Yeah. So that has brought me joy.
This was one of your acquisitions during the Koroe winter.
Yes. You've got a good memory. Yeah, the Knotstopper I
it's
bought.
Because I've also looked at the same one. That's why. I bought a different one because I have the same plan as Jalene. I want to also do a pair of socks.
Yes.
What I'm just going to do is I'm going to add an extra color for the cuff.
Oh, yes.
So that I can do a pair for myself and my husband.
Okay.
And he prefers a little bit of a longer sock.
Yes.
So that's my plan, is so that we can have the same pairs, but the cuff and the heel and the toes will be different.
Yes.
So that he doesn't wear my socks.
That's a very great idea. Luckily, I'm doing short socks, shortish socks, which is helpful. And it's perfect for that. But if you want to have a longer like length of leg, I would highly recommend taking a different color that match or don't match, depends on what you want.
Yeah.
And then do a
longer
cuff or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. My second pair is also a pair of socks. I think you've seen them on the previous one. They're not done. But at least I'm on the leg of the sock. This was yarn that was dyed by Esterisa, especially for Jalene's podcast when we had the sock along.
Yeah, in February.
Yeah. So this was yarn that was specifically dyed for Jalene. I'm not using a pattern. Nee. I'm doing this out of my head because I've done so many toe up socks that I can really do one out of my head right now.
With closed eyes.
You will see, yes, it's a toe up sock, but it does have a Hilton and Gusset.
That's nice.
Yeah, so it does have that. So it's basically just a reverse of the other one. So I'm just doing the socks. They are actually quite a nice pair to knit on. Like I said, I just wanted plain knitting, so I didn't even knit on my socks. This is basically my car knitting. If me and my husband drive somewhere over the weekend, this is my bag that goes in the car. And if I get one row done, it's one row closer to the end.
Exactly.
So if we drive on a weekend somewhere, this is my bag that goes in the car. Like I said in the previous podcast, he drives much better when I have socks in the car.
He also prefers her to have her knitting with her.
Yes, he prefers. The other day he actually asked, last week we had to go and pick up my car from the panel beaters, né? And he asked me, "Where's your knitting?" Because he knew he was going to drive fast through the traffic because they were closing and I needed my car that Friday.
Yeah.
So he asked me, "Where's your knitting?" I said, "Don't worry, I will just sit still and keep still."
So you didn't have your knitting with you?
We were so fast out of the house because they said to me, we had 15 minutes to get there before they closed down.
Oh my word.
My car was ready, but we had 15 minutes to get there. So we had to get there before they closed down.
Oh my word.
But it was quick. But he also these days asks me, "Where's your knitting?"
All right. And then I am participating in the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along. So that was my goal. I took 2 months off from knitting. I knitted a little bit on knitted knockers in September month. It doesn't take a lot of time, really, to knit knockers. So I only did that in September month. And then in the beginning, it was when I started not knitting. And I went to my physiotherapist. She said, I know that when you stop knitting or crocheting, your pain is severe. It's taking a lot for you to stop. And it's true. And the first 2 weeks was just horrible. Not knitting.
Yeah,
it was tough. It was tough. It's like you're getting what is onttrekkingssymptome?
Withdrawal symptoms.
You get withdrawal symptoms. It was like I didn't know what to do with my time. It was like it was horrible. And I picked up reading. I'm still reading. It's lovely to read again so much. But anyway, so I wanted to rest because I really wanted to participate in Stephen West Mystery Knit Along again. You know me, I love to do that. And this time around, I have pulled yarn from my stash. I didn't buy yarn. There was beautiful yarns from a lot of dyers in South Africa for kids, which was beautiful. But I did not buy yarn. I pulled yarn from my stash. So let me quickly get all my things here in front of me. All right. I'm keeping the whole project in a bag that my dear friend Edith made me.
And the yarn in
it's beautiful.
Fits.
It fits, yes. Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So let me take this out. I must remember to show the mohair options there. The yarn I have pulled from my cabinet is from Silky Milky Moon. It is a 70% superwash wool, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere.
Oh yes, it's the one that I knit my other sweater with.
Yes, you also won that on my podcast, right?
Yes,
last year I think. Last year?
Yeah. It was last year.
It's a 4-ply soft silky sock yarn. For 100 grams, you have 400 meters. So I can't remember all the colors. Let me just get all the tags with me in front so that I can have the colors correctly. Okay, so this color is pink melted moon crayons. And it's
the
really...
color is not as, I don't know. It's...
All right. Then I've got moon champagne. So I keep the end fastened with a clip there. That's my way of managing my yarns, right? Moon champagne. Then I have turquoise silky moon. And it doesn't show as per what is.
Yeah, this is much more turquoise.
It's really turquoise, like turquoise, not like that blue on the screen. And then it is Velvet Moon Crush.
That's almost similar.
Almost. Right? So these 4 colors were the colors I chose. And the first week of the MKAL, so I know I'm not showing you the shawl yet. The first week I was away on holiday with my sister, which I had a lot of time to knit, which was great because I was able to finish clue 1 within that week. And there's no rule that says you must be finished. It's all about embrace your pace, do what brings you joy. And the second week was very relaxed knitting. Even though I was back at work, it was really limited stitches and limited knitting. Not as much as maybe previous years. So I was able to finish that clue also before clue 3 came out. And then clue 3 came out. And then and also with that being said, I was trying to really like
be mindful
of my arm. There was times that I did some, like I would skip 2 days and not knit because I had to like really rest my arm. And I'm still doing that. Clue 3, I only finished this past week, Tuesday. So I started knitting again on Wednesday. It's now Saturday on clue 4. So I've took about a week and a half to knit clue 3. And so I started clue 4. It's a lot of knitting, but I really love it. I really love clue 4. And I'm taking it slow as well. So it might be another week and a half before I'm finished. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how my arm acts up. But let me show you my progress. So I'm busy halfway through the brioche knitting. So it's one side. There's a yarn on this side, and then there's a yarn on the other side. So it's a little bit of a mess. Oh, sorry, Anita. I almost amputated her foot.
You just stepped on my toe.
I'm going to give you this side. So now obviously the yarn, the cable is not long enough, obviously, right? So wait, let me see what's going on here. It's not tangled in the yarn. There we go. All right, maybe I must show it from the top like this. Maybe I must do this. There is clue 1. This is clue 1, the scallops, or I think it's call it scallops, right? Then the waves, no,
the waves
over
is
here is over there. Right, and I've put in the eyelet sections. Let me maybe show it closer.
Just with a hint. It's just that quick hint.
I've put in some. I will show you the yarns just now. I've put in some mohair and some suri alpaca. I played with that there. I've also played with that in my clue 1. I think. No, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, there's nothing.
Only in clue 2. Then in clue 3, it was this, he calls this like piano keys, right? This was a very enjoyable section on my arm, I have to say. This was easy on my arm.
Is this section like intelligent?
No. Well, I don't know. No, you basically, you pick up, so you start here, this, you knit this bit here, then you knit this. Then you knit this stripe. Then you knit this stripe.
Okay, so it's like the triangles of last year where you only knit a little bit.
Yes.
Of a color.
And then you just cut this color. You start with the next color. So it was back and forth. This easy 13, 14 stitches here and turn was very easy on my elbow.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this was not so much great on my elbow. This basket weave stitch. Right? This section.
Okay, this is color work.
No. It's like basket weave, but you slip stitches. Yes.
Well, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You slip stitches.
So it's more like
at the back. It looks like this. It's almost like
mosaic.
Yes. Knitting. It's like mosaic knitting. But it gives this basket weave effect. Like maybe
beautiful. I like the effect your colors give, because some of the other people's the colors, I don't know.
So now I started clue 4, which is brioche knitting. Well, there's an option to do ribbing, or not garter stitch sections. But I'm really enjoying a brioche is not difficult.
Brioche, I know not all people love knitting brioche. But I think I like it because it's sort of challenging. It's not boring.
No, it's not boring.
It's
actually really easy.
Yeah,
it's basically slip yarn over and knit two strands of yarn together or pull 2 yarns together. That's basically it. And you do it with one color and then you do it with another color.
I can see how brioche can be difficult if you do it in one color.
That is exactly what I'm saying also.
I can see how it can be difficult if you do it in one color, but if you do it in two colors,
I think 2-color brioche knitting is easier than 1-color brioche knitting.
yeah, for sure, because the yarn over gives you exactly that you know where you are.
Yes, exactly. But I don't know. Tell us, what do you think? What is more difficult?
What I like of brioche is on this side is this one effect, and if you turn it around, it's the totally different color. So you can, if you do a hat, I've done a hat in brioche where you actually then have two hats.
Yeah.
The one on this side and the one on that side.
Yeah. This is quite interesting. You will see some of the pink has this purpley within the pink.
Speckles. Yeah.
Right? So there's some stages where you can actually, you think, oh my word, did I knit something wrong with the pink? And it's actually the purpley thingies in the pink that is like giving you that effect, but it's not. Like, look here. When you look here, over there, you would think, did I do something? Wait, over here. Did I do, no, it's over here. There. Did I do something wrong? There's a purple stitch there, but then it's actually the pink that is having those purple specks inside. Yeah,
it's not a speck. It's more like how can I say it? No, it is a speck. It's just a bigger speck.
A bigger speck.
It's more like an accent in the yarn. Yeah.
So this is my MKAL.
I love it. I love the colors. There was one lady that did hers in all undyed yarn. That was on the group.
Tonya. We have a WhatsApp community group that is really amazing. And we have some live. So if you want to check that out also on the channel, you're more than welcome. Tonya, she was not on the lives though yet. But she made one in just all undyed.
All dyed.
Undyed, one skein, one color.
I think hers would be beautiful if you see it in person. I would really love to see hers in person because it's all one color. I think it's difficult to take a photo of it. The pattern doesn't stand out as much.
But then with these sections, for instance, she would do undyed with a undyed Suri alpaca. Yeah. So you can still see the contrast. It is, but then you really get to appreciate the what's the word? The fabric is like the texture, the textures that you actually create with the stitches that you make.
And all of this is knit pulls and yarn overs.
It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Yeah, no, hers are. I'm really thinking next year I'm gonna do something with undyed. And maybe using like very subtle colors from Suri alpaca or mohair in between. That's my. Can you just remind me? That's what I want to do next year because I wanted to do an undyed yarn. I said it last year already that I'm going to do one color and then I didn't do it. But next year I think I'm going to do an undyed one with color specks of mohair.
I still want to do my fade one.
Yes.
I still want to do, I want from a undyed to a dark grey, almost black color.
Oh,
I still want to do one in a fade like that because I think that it would look stunning with this. I don't want, and I think it will go with everything.
Yeah.
I might add some color, but I think I still want to do one
because it will be something that you can also use at work.
Yes, but I use my shawls at work.
Yeah, me
even
too.
if they're bright.
Me too. I'm the same way.
I use my shawls at work.
Yeah. Even if it doesn't match what I'm wearing, I don't care. I'm like that.
I match. But I still want to do that one. It's still on my to-do list. Although I didn't do it this year, it will be for sure. Yeah, I don't want to say for sure. It's on my to-do list for whenever.
For future
plans. Yeah.
Before I forget, let me show you the colors I utilized in the section 2 area. So I've used a Knotty Habit Suri alpaca. This is color aquamarine.
It's more mint green
Yeah.
in real life.
Yes.
It's more a mint.
Right? And then I've used the three that I've used from is all three from Cowgirl Blues, the mohair, the kit silk, lace weight, 70% kit mohair, 30% silk. This is African Violet. This is really a beautiful color.
Yeah, it is a beautiful color.
This is Say a Little Prayer. And nee,
I like your.
it's
I like
beautiful.
the purples and the greens together.
Look there. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, but in this one
There's
as
like
well.
a purple also in there. I don't know if you can see
can't-
it.
Yeah.
No, it's not noticeable. And then this is Girls' Night.
That's a fun name.
Right? So it's very close to African Violet. African Violet is just much more out
The
there.
one is more
Pink, and the one is more like
neon.
neon African,
Yeah,
neon purple.
The violet is more neon, and the pink is more muted pink.
Yeah.
Or
Like a rose pink almost.
yes,
Dusty rose.
vintage rose.
Vintage rose. Vintage rose. So yeah, that was the mohair Suri alpaca that I used in Clue 2. And that's my shawl. I'm hopefully next time I'll be
I
done.
really like the colors in this shawl.
But it's
It's so happy for winter.
right?
This is, if you put on this shawl in winter, you cannot be depressed. Especially if
Yeah.
it's a cold grey day and you put this color on. It's gonna
Yarn. Feel the yarn. Oh
the
my
yarn
God.
I know, and the yarn I love, because I have a sweater in this yarn and I love my
Beautiful.
sweater.
Yeah, Silky Milky
Um,
Moon.
I love that
Love
sweater.
this. All right, so that is that all our whips? That's all our
Yeah,
whips.
I only have 2 whips.
Yeah. I basically just have one currently. The others are like hanging in there.
I only have 2 whips at this stage.
We are currently having a make-along for now because it's 1st of November.
Yes, today's 1st of November.
Happy 1st of November Day. I'm currently hosting the Christmas stocking make-along.
Yes.
So you can knit a stocking. You can do a small stocking for your Christmas tree. You can do a large stocking. There's no rules. The only rule is to have fun.
Yeah.
You can knit. You can crochet. You can do cross stitching. Is that the word? Cross
Yeah.
stitching? Yeah. Whatever craft
Or
you want.
slow stitching.
Slow stitching. It's a Christmas stocking make along. If you want to participate and be on our group, you're more than welcome. Send me a message and I can send you the details. So that's currently what we're doing. And then lastly, we need to talk about acquisitions.
I'm still wondering, maybe I will do a Christmas sock and not a stocking. Because there is a pattern that I saw online, but I'm still thinking about it. So before I decide, I will first finish my Austin hoodie before I decide that. I think that's a priority now for me.
I want to tell you something after this about the Christmas sock.
Okay.
Before I forget. But I am going to participate. Arne and Carlos already started with their stocking make-along, Christmas stocking make-along. I think it started off on Tuesday, the 27th. Or what was the 27th, right? I think so.
Was it 27? Yeah.
29th?
They started off this week.
Yeah, they started off this week. And I haven't started. I really want to just try to push on my make-along. And then I'm going to be knitting a big one. So I'm going to be using acrylic double knit yarn.
Okay.
And make a big stocking. That's my idea. So I've got my yarn ready. I didn't take out my needles yet, but yes, I'm going to start with that. And they have, I think it's running up until the end of November. So it's like 3 rows or 4.
It's 6 rows.
6 rows a day.
It's 6 rows a day that they knit for them in their stocking.
Okay.
I've watched that, the beginning of the thing, and they have every day a little bit, and they have a quiz, and they're making actually very nice.
Yes.
Every day. It's not a live. They've pre-recorded it. But they are actually you can have the pattern on their website. And then every day.
It's free for this period.
Yeah. And then every day they just add a little bit more of the chart.
Yes.
So that is quite interesting.
Yeah.
And I like to see how currently, and on Sundays, you have time to catch up.
Oh, wow.
They don't have a section on Sundays. They have a live on Sundays.
That is lovely.
So they have a live on Sundays. They give the times. I'm not quite sure of the times off there. But they have a live, and there's no pattern on Sunday, so they give you that
time to a little bit
to catch up if you are
That's
behind.
nice.
Yeah.
So the Christmas stocking, you can do whatever pattern you would like. I'm just going to participate in that specific pattern of Arlene Carlos. But I've also shared on the group that we currently have on WhatsApp free stocking patterns for both crochet and knitting. And then obviously if you want to do something else, you're more than welcome. If you want to buy a pattern, it's your choice. You do you, as long as it makes you happy.
And I know I've done it one here. There's it's a stocking, but it's not, it's a garland. That's the word. The garlands with little crocheted stockings that you can then do a garland instead of doing the one big stocking. There's a lot of patterns online also that's free for sampler shops.
Yeah.
Where it's just small socks and then you can use them as a garland.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Love that. All right, let's talk about acquisitions.
Okay. Are you going to start?
Okay, let me start with my first one. I got the August. Let me get all the things. Sock set from Esther's Yarn Creations. The photo that was their inspiration for the dye was this beautiful photo from Russia, which is like in nighttime, block of flats with all the speckles of light coming through.
And then you will see it's a block of flats, and then there's water, and the light is reflecting in the water. You see, there's your block, there's your water.
Oh, wow, now I see it.
And then you see the lights.
So beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
So I just love this little gift that came with the sock set. It's so cute. It says, I can light up. See switch at the bottom. So there's a little switch. Right? Come on, switch. Look at that.
That's so cute.
Isn't it cute? I love it. So sweet. But it's actually like a
it's a key ring.
Key ring, yeah. Love this. And then, so this is a sock set. This is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. It's a 3-ply sock weight. There's 110 grams. It's a 80 gram for the main color and 30 grams for the contrast color. And oh my goodness.
That's beautiful. It's amazing always for me to look at anyone that uses an inspiration photo and then to see the actual yarn. And how we all interpret those yarns differently.
I think it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
I love
that. You will see in the yarn, there's little bits of specks of the yellow, but it actually comes through as a golden color, like the light colors that's in the photos.
It's beautiful. Love this. Okay, now you can show one of yours.
I'm going to show this one first. This is at the Karoo Fees. I bought 2 skeins from Mimsy. It's 100% fitting very weight merino yarn. The color is Hilly. It's a grape color purple. I don't know how to explain the color to you guys. I bought 2 skeins of those, and then I realized I wanted to knit a summer top with this. So now, and then this month I ordered another skein. So now I have 3 skeins, and I'm going to knit for myself a summer top because it's almost a light feel. It feels light. Although it's merino yarn, it makes a very nice summer top for me. So this is what it's going to be. I'm thinking of doing a polo, like a polo, the polo shirts that we have, a polo t-shirt type of top. So that's what my plan is for this.
That is going to be super awesome.
Yeah. So this is what I'm going to cast on after my Austin hoodie is done.
Okay.
So I must take up no, that's not going to do. Yeah, this is what I'm going to knit after my Austin hoodie is done. There's something else I'm going to do, but it's a gift knit for a friend.
All right. And then my last acquisition was the let me show you. The Scrappy Tober box from Naughty Habit for 2025. I just love this bag. This is such a lovely bag.
They are lovely bags.
Really, they are nice and big. And okay, so there's obvious. Oh wow, goodness, the cookie. When the cookie came, I ate it immediately. That is like my favorite cookie.
I can't think that the cookie will survive that.
I'm just quickly showing you the bits and bobs. This was the what do you call it?
Stitch marker.
Stitch marker. There's a pin. Right. There is like a tea bag in here from LMC, Lisa Mouton collection. There is a foot soak made by Naughty Habit. And then I chose, please excuse me, I cannot remember the colorways that was there. So if I'm probably going to say it wrong. I chose the fall colors. So it started with day 1 on this side. I can't remember how many days are there. No, I'm totally wrong. This was day 1. So it's going from this greens, right? This greens to this browns to this brown, yellow, brown, orangey, orange to the reds. I mean, it's
nice fall colors.
It's really gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
And this was on the base. I think you could choose your base. I bought this a long time ago and paid it off over months. Kaiser fingering 3-ply, 75% merino, 25% nylon, and each mini is a 20 gram.
Yeah.
I think it's what? Let's quickly count. I think she's 15, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, you're right. 15 minis. So it's almost like an Advent in October for Scrappy Tober box. That's quite lovely. Yeah, love this.
Okay, this gift of this acquisition is a very special acquisition. My oldest son, is currently working on a cruise ship overseas. So he is 9 months of the year, 9 months of the year is out somewhere in the world. And then he's 2 months at home. So he asked me what did I want. I said to him, is there anything I can order from him? He will bring with. And I said to him, I want the red bag Chai-Gu interchangeable set. And he brought it to me. And the other day I said to him, okay, but how much do I owe you? He says to me, nothing. Oh, no. So he brought me the Chai-Gu interchangeable needle set. Guys, this is the cutest needles. They're so short.
So nice.
I love them. But now I'm just not too scared, but too Afrikaans word is jammer. They're so precious. I don't want to knit. I don't know if you can see how.
Yeah, you have to knit with them.
I'm going to. I'm going to knit socks with them and hats.
They're
not even as long as my finger.
Yeah,
they're so short.
They're so
and
cute.
They're so cute. And they're sharp.
They're very sharp.
They're very sharp.
So this is a 2.25.
Yes. They start at a size
2
millimeters and they go up to a 3.25.
Sorry, I can't see where to put it in.
They start at 0.2 millimeter or size 0, and then they go up to a 3.25. So I know for sure the 3 and the 3.25 is one of the sizes. When I knit something that's not socks, with fingering weight yarn, I use these sizes. Okay. And they also have the smallest, daintiest cable. I think that's why I haven't started, because the cable, I think, is as thick as a pencil point.
Yeah, it's very,
very thin. So that's, I think, why I'm so still hesitant to knit with them, but I am going to knit with them. Yeah. So hopefully on the next podcast, I would have cast something on with them.
We want to see feedback, hear feedback.
Yes. So this is a very special, it's one of those things you always wanted in your life. Okay, I wanted as a knitter, and then my son brought this for me.
It makes it more special.
It makes it more special. It really does make it more special. And I love a week before he left there, we had a video call with him, and he said to me, Mom, your needles isn't here yet. I'll get them on my next trip. I'm going to ask the ship to forward it. Then when he landed, he says, they've been in my bag for more than a month. Oh boy, it's so funny, but he knows, and I really appreciated that. He really brought special stuff for each of us, because he brought me needles, and then he brought me, actually his girlfriend sent me Indonesian coffee. So that is also very nice. So that was very, very nice at this stage. I like my strong coffee. So 4:00 in the afternoon, I have that special coffee.
Oh, that is nice.
That's very, very nice. It's really nice to have that there. But my needles is going to be there. I love my needles.
Yeah, no, it's very special. That's it.
Yes.
That's all the news we have for you.
Yeah. We have not... Unfortunately, work is also keeping me busy like it is Jalene. So there's not as much knitting time in the evenings as I would like to have. Like I always said, I hate it when my work interferes with my knitting time.
Yeah, it's very unfair. But we have to work so that we can buy yarn.
Yeah, that I have to buy yarn. And the yarn saves me from my work in some places.
Yeah, no, it's a vicious circle. It's a vicious circle.
Yeah.
The only thing that I'm also busy with extra is our drama school. We're having our show end of November. We are doing Cinderella. So it's a musical comedy. So yeah, it's now November. We're having 4 shows at the end of November. Our adult actors. And it's a musical comedy with Cinderella. It's got a South African spin to the story, as always. I am playing Gippy. I'm a garden gnome. And Gippy is not as clever. And Gippy gets hit a lot by his 2 fellow garden gnomes because Gippy is not very clever. So he's saying stupid things. And then Ghoulie, the one gnome, hits Gippy over the head. So I'm getting hit a lot in the show. So yes, I'm busy with that also. So it's quite busy. Life is busy and we don't get to knit as much as we want to, but maybe that's a good thing because we need to rest our arm. I will play less tennis. Okay.
Yes, please.
All right. So thank you for joining us. Please remember to give the video a like. Give us a comment. Tell us what you think about the gorgeous Kaleidoscope. And what else can they tell us?
What is your plans for gift knitting? If you're going to do gift knitting for Christmas, and have you started?
Yeah,
did you start with your gift knitting?
Is it too late? Is it not too late?
Is it not too late
Tell
to
us.
start? What do you think about if you do gift knitting? Do you think it's weird to give a knitted thing for our summer Christmas?
Yeah.
I know that the Northern Hemisphere they do a lot of gift knitting, but it's winter there. And I don't think we must be that strict about knitting because it's still handmade gifts.
Yeah, and it's special. Yeah, thank you for joining me once again, Anita.
A pleasure.
It's always lovely having you. And then we wish you well until we see you again. Happy knitting!
Happy knitting!